All right, so today we're out here in the brand new community called Eliana in McKinney, but Prosper ISD, right off of Custer Road. This community is going to be fantastic with an extremely low tax rate out here at 1.85%. So much lower, no mud, no pit taxes that you have to worry about. But this community is going to be right off Custer Road. We're going to be very close to West Grove, where the Whole Foods is, all the shopping and dining you could possibly want to do. You've got Gates of Prosper right down the street. Very quick access to all the major roadways, of course, Prosper ISD. And this isn't going to be a massive community by any means. This place is going to here today, gone tomorrow. We've got Perry Homes right here behind us. We've got Southgate's going to be coming up here very, very soon. I'll be showing you. And then we've got MI Homes I'm going to point to here at the end of this video. But we've got pickleball courts. We've got resort-style pools. We've got playgrounds, walking trails, and of course, just amazing access to everything that you want to be close to. So the home we're going to be showing you here today is this beautiful Perry home right here behind us, sitting at over 3,500 square feet on a 50-foot oversized lot. And it's absolutely gorgeous. Soaring tall ceilings absolutely everywhere in this home. And I think you're going to love it. And I think you're going to like the price points out here as well. So let's go ahead and get after it. So we're going to be checking out the Perry 3553 floor plan. They make it nice and simple. That is the square footage of this home, 3553, 5-bed, 4.5 bath, game room, media, and a study. So this will work extremely well for larger families. It's on a 50-foot lot, but you're actually going to have a 2-car tandem garage, which means basically you have 3-car spots right there. So that's going to be a huge upgrade compared to most 50-foot lots. And this is going to be on a larger lot because we are in a cul-de-sac. You will see that here in just a little bit. But as you enter this home, you're going to see you have the 20-foot soaring ceilings that people absolutely love. All of the entrances in Perry's homes, 2-story, 1-story, are all very grand, nice, wide open, and extremely long, as you can see in this one. So kind of a showstopper right when you walk in, especially with the chandelier up there. Sometimes they do the wood paneling up top. Lots of things you can do with this space, but nice and wide open. You've actually got the wrought iron door right here at the front with the glass insert, which is awesome. Bunch of natural light. And this is not something you typically see in a Perry product at this price point. So that's a huge deal out here in this new community. Something that people absolutely love. I love those on my home too. And I'll point out that I do have a guy that does shades right here. You can just literally push a button, close that in if you're worried about privacy. So we've got our beautiful office space right here at the front of the house. You've got the 8-foot glass doors right here. And then what Perry's known for, one of the things they're known for is these big, beautiful black windows right here. Almost takes up this entire wall, so tons of natural light. Beautiful lighting in here. You got the sconce lighting in the back. You can see that they've done the built-in shelving back here, which looks really, really nice. So you could kind of use a desk area over here as well as right here. Now we'll continue through this beautiful long entryway. Right over here, I always point out that this would be where the garage space is. So your 3-car tandem garage, but this is where we'll be meeting with you with the sales rep, hopefully finding your next dream home out here in this community. So we'll turn right here and show you the first little half bath right here. You got the floating vanity, beautiful tile, got the wainscoting on the wall, really cool look. And then you've got your laundry space right here next to the half bath. So plenty of room if you wanted to add additional shelving, a sink. We've got one right up here. So a lot you could do with this space. And you're gonna have your first ensuite bedroom here towards the front of the house, kind of in the typical location, but back a little bit further than normal. The beautiful light right over here. Got that tall window, once again, about 6-7 foot window right over here. And then a full bathroom right here. You got the frameless glass floor to ceiling tile, looks really nice. Got the black tile down below with gray tile surround, subway tiles. And then you've got your separated little walk-in closet right over here. And this does have the more luxury style carpet in here. And this is a little unique for Perry. They do have, usually a lot of their 2 stories are gonna have the big grand staircases, which are like the main focal point of the house. But it's kind of tucked away here in the corner. You got the beautiful black stain, but that is an option on some of their other floor plans. Now continue through the main entryway. You've got your formal dining space right over here. So beautiful dining area. Got the wallpaper surround right here. So it kind of gives you that open feel, but still a little bit more closed off than typical right in here. And then this enters into the main living space of this home, which is absolutely gorgeous. Love this setup. Those tall soaring ceilings, once again, tons of natural light coming through all those windows out back. And then your beautiful kitchen space right over here. So we got a little coffee bar section. Looks like we got quartzite countertops in here. Look really nice. About probably 9 foot island right over here. The two-tone cabinets. Notice it carried the quartzite countertop into the backsplash. So it looks really nice, clean, a little more modern setup, more luxurious. And then your Finna right there in the center. Big farmhouse sink right over here. And this looks into your main living area. Another thing people like is seeing into the second floor. So we'll look back up there real quick. Just show you the ceiling height here in this living area. It's so cool. All the way front to back. So if you're somebody who likes tall ceilings throughout this entire house, that's basically what you have. And then you have the recessed ceiling in the main game room right there with the beams, which is a really cool setup. So we'll come back into the kitchen space. We've got the corner pantry, which not everybody loves. It's not a ton of space, but still you've got lots of storage space in here. They will have other floor plans with larger pantries, but as the one negative that I get with these floor plans, because they're so grand, and then you have the smaller pantry, you do have the option to have a double oven. That is what most people will decide to do if they are going to build out here. And then you've got your kitchenette area and a really cool location right here in the corner. So just surrounded by tons of windows, and then your glass door right over there. So really cool setup. You'll notice a lot of these Perry homes we show will have the glass sliders as well right here or right over here. So that is something that you will see in some of those, but this is quite a big area. These are huge chairs right here. There's only 5 of them, but you have, an option to put a rectangular table, square table. If you didn't have these massive chairs, you could definitely fit way more seating, but beautiful setup. Now we'll head out into the backyard, see what we're working with on this oversized lot, because we are in a cul-de-sac. Love the tile selection out here. Almost looks like a fancy concrete tile, but it is a tile setup all the way across this patio. So nice big covered patio. Got the fan out here. All of these will be pre-wired for fans. So even though most of these you won't see with fans when you're purchasing a home, they will be able to hold a fan. I just want to point that out. Plenty of room for an outdoor kitchen, whatever you want to do with this space. You've got electrical connections all over. And then this is a much wider lot, as you can see, because we're in a cul-de-sac. So massive lot. It's probably closer to 100 foot than it is 50 foot in the back here. I love the expansion right here of this patio space. Got a little fire pits. All this additional landscaping over here. Then we'll come over to the other side. So that's something to keep in mind. Even if you are looking at the 50-foot lots, there will be oversized lots in just about every community if you're looking for that. So if we need to find you a bigger lot, even though it says 50, it doesn't mean it actually has to be that exact size. So just keep that in mind. And real quick, if this is your first time to the channel, my name is Preston Gill. I'm a local realtor born and raised here in the Dallas area, and I've helped hundreds of people relocate from all over the country, all over the world through this channel. So if you're having any thoughts of moving here, have questions about new construction, resale, or Dallas in general, I would love to be your agent of choice. So please don't be shy. Give me a call, shoot me a text, or send me an email. Would love to help you and your family make a smooth move to Dallas. Now let's continue this home tour. And we see we got plenty of room for dining space over here as well. But just an overall really nice setup. Plenty of room for a pool if you decided to get one. Just want to point that out. Even if it's not an oversized lot, you don't need as much space as you think. They can put a pool in just about anywhere nowadays. We'll get another look at this main living area. You can see we got a pretty good sized couch in here. It feels like a ton of room, and a lot of that is due to this massive ceiling height throughout the entire home, which I really like. And over here in the back corner of the house, in the traditional space, will be your primary or master suite, whatever you want to call it. Is a nice wide layout in here. You've got these are basically full-size dressers on both sides of this king-size bed, just to give you an idea of how big this room is. Love the black windows back here, looking out into your backyard. And the sconce lights from the ceiling are a nice touch. And of course, your beams like we saw on the second floor in the game room area. So beautiful master suite. And you got a little seating area right over here. You carried those hardwood floors into the room as well. These nice 8-foot doors, double doors into your bathroom space. So huge, wide open bathroom, tons of room to move around. You got the 2 separated vanities on each side. A massive soaker tub right here. Love the squared off look with the frosted glass right there. And then at your beautiful shower right across from your tub. With that frameless glass. Only thing they're missing, you know what I'm about to say, a bench seat. Gotta put a bench seat somewhere. If we need to, we can go to Bed Bath & Beyond and get you a little wood one if they don't have one, if that's not an option. And of course, you can get a rain shower head up there if you want to, before or after the facts. Little linen. Oh, definitely not a linen closet. We all know what that is. It's where your best ideas come to mind. And you're gonna have a his and hers closets right here. So nice little separation. Got a little shoe shelf right over here. Pair of gift bags don't come with the home, unfortunately. And then another closet right over here. So not a huge closet, but there's 2 of them. So it will work for a lot of people. And then we'll come back through the main living area and head on to the second floor. But first, I'm gonna hop in here and see what we got. It's locked. So I assume that's the AV equipment, maybe some type of little storage closet. So we're gonna head upstairs. We got the nice staircase with those wood stained floors. Looks really, really good. And then this leads right up into your game room space. And right when you get up to the second floor is your media room as well. So nice big media room. Love these. They look absolutely amazing. I definitely take a nap in one of these any time of the day. Got 4 of those in here, so there's lots of room in here. If you wanted to make 2 tiers like you've seen in some of the homes, you could do that as well. But this is a pretty big room. That is a massive TV, but it kind of gets swallowed by the size of this room. I believe you got 10-foot ceilings with that recessed area right there. You got the surround sound speakers, got all the beautiful built-ins right in here, which is something you don't see in too many homes where they already do the built-ins for you. So I love that setup. Just keep in mind that would be an upgrade. If you want to do that after the fact, you probably save quite a bit of money. But a big, nice, wide open media room that leads into the game room. Really cool ping pong table. It's like an art piece right there. But plenty of room for a ping pong table, pool table. Got a little seating area right over here. Nice, big, beautiful windows. Little storage closet right here to hide all the games. And then it's wide open pretty much everywhere on the second floor. Kind of give you a view of what we're looking at. And your next ensuite bedroom right over here, because this is a 5'4.5". So lots of rooms in this home. Full bathroom right over here. So this is a tub shower combo. Kind of do whatever you want with that. Big oversized vanity in here. And then your closet space right over here in this section. So decent size little walk-in closet. It's nice to have a full ensuite. I'm not sure if they all are. I haven't walked through here yet. But give you another look from the second floor. You can see all the way to the front, as well as the back of the home. We're gonna have 2 more full bedrooms over here as well. So another decent sized bedroom, definitely not huge, but we've got lots of rooms in this house. That massive media room, all the ceiling heights that you could possibly want. Storage closets everywhere. This looks like it's gonna be a Jack and Jill. So Nice little Jack and Jill bathroom, so nice little walled off. You got your own little door right here for privacy. And then your little tub shower combo once again. Really cool little tile work. And this one's gonna have a much larger vanity on this side. So your favorite kid's gonna be over here. And then a decent size walk-in closet. And then the last of the bedrooms. Really cool setup here. I love that light. It's got the basketball set up here. It's going to be a bigger room that looks like I want to say that's a queen size bed. Big oversized furniture on each side. Nice big window in the front. Got tons of people out here working right now. That's how it is when it's a new model. Lots of beautiful trees. But just an overall really cool setup. It's going to work for a lot of families out there. But there's a lot more options to choose from, and that's what we're going to get into. We're going to get in pricing and the smallest floor plan as well as the largest floor plan. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, so here with the Perry homes on the 50-foot lots, the home prices, if you're looking to build, are going to start at $648,900, and that's for around 2,200 square foot, 3-bed, 2-bath. But one thing I do want to point out is if you're looking for something quick moving, I bring this up all the time, they've got some of the spec homes right now available less than the starting price of these homes if you were looking to build. So if you want to save 50, 100 grand or even more, that is going to be the route to go to get the absolute best deal on these homes. And if you're looking for this particular floor plan right here, this is the 3553, starting at $788,900 out here in McKinney with Prosper A-rated school system ISD, which definitely makes that get a little bit more expensive than some of the other locations. We can still get you a better deal on one of those as well if you're looking for a spec just like this. So just keep that in mind. And then home prices out here in this community are going to start much lower, around the 500s, with MI homes right next door. And then we're going to have Southgate homes with that model finishing up very quickly. I'll have a video on that very, very soon. As soon as that opens, those are going to be the most high-end luxury homes out here. But Perry's an absolutely great builder. I've worked with them all over the DFW Metroplex, and people absolutely love them. Big, tall ceiling, beautiful windows, just a more high-end luxury feel without that insane price tag in an amazing location. So if you're looking to move to this location or anywhere in the Dallas, Texas area, I would love to be your agent of choice. So please don't be shy. Give me a call, shoot me a text, or send me an email. I would love to help you and your family make a smooth move to Dallas. Hope to see you around town, and make sure to check out this next video so you can see the other home in this community.